Great weekend ahead, lots of sunshine, warm temperatures. You're definitely going to need your sunglasses this weekend, and you're going to need your sunscreen as well anytime you head outside. Let's take a look ahead for your Saturday. 13 weather ball is still red. Warmer weather ahead, well up into the 70s. Couple of spots will hit 80. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Love that blue sky out there. We got lots of clear skies across the area. Just a couple of contrails overhead here earlier this afternoon. Those were the overflights of just some ordinary aircraft. Off to the west is where all of the active weather right now. Across much of Nebraska, out here in the Colorado Rockies. Severe thunderstorm watch out there for Colorado and Wyoming, but nothing going on here. We got high pressure that is built on in, and that is going to keep us clear and dry all weekend. Temperatures have climbed up into the 70s all across much of lower Michigan, with the exception of the coastlines. 80s back to our west, with high pressure now kind of slipping away from us. We're going to see some high clouds come in toward evening tomorrow. A mostly sunny day. Lots of sunshine, still get sunburned. All of the active weather way off to our west. That cloud cover will thin out on Sunday, but we'll see a little bit of smoky haze come down from the northeast around that high, but that'll thin on out. And then we'll see lots of sunshine and blue skies on the holiday itself, with cool overnight lows in the 40s and 50s, highs in the afternoon well up into the 70s and 80s. 79 during the day tomorrow, with 80s and even a few 90s off to our west. Not many of those 90s, but getting up into the low 80s on Sunday with very low humidity, and mid 80s just about everywhere on the holiday on Monday. Just doesn't get any better than this. I'm going to give it an A+, even before we grade the weekend next week. High chances that we will stay warm after the holiday weekend into the first weekend of June. From June 1 through 5, our average highs are in the mid-70s, around 75 to 77. We're going to be warmer than that. And as far as precipitation, we have a high chance that we'll continue to stay dry. In fact, our chances for showers and thunderstorms at the end of next week are diminishing as we get a little bit closer to that. Out on Lake Michigan here tonight, you can expect mainly clear skies. Waves will be virtually flat as those onshore breezes go a little bit offshore later on tomorrow morning. Should be a great day across the region. So for tonight, we're looking at clear skies, no threat of frost, down into the low and mid 40s at the lake shore. Up north, there is a frost advisory up toward the Cadillac and Houghton Lake area, but not here in our viewing area. 40 along US 10, low 40s around Greenville, and also in Fremont, and overnight lows here in the greater Grand Rapids area, right around the mid 40s. 13 on your side forecast. 86 on Tuesday next week. There's the 90 we were talking about Wednesday and next to Thursday. Friday, we've lowered our chances from 60% to 40% chance of some showers. And even the following weekend will be a little bit warmer than average, but not 90s, more likely the mid and upper 70s. So great weekend ahead here.
Up and down the temperature stairs there on that long.
Blue skies, light winds, warm temperatures. What's not to like? We've got even warmer weather this weekend. Definitely going to need the sunglasses, and if you're going to be outdoors, put on the sunscreen. 13 weather ball is red. Warmer weather all weekend long ahead. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Maybe you're going to walk the dog like these two cuties. This is Groucho and Little Debbie. Going to give you the green paw for Bob and Linda as they head out the door in the evening, dropping from the 70s into the 60s. A few spots will be in the 40s in the morning, but it'll climb into the 50s right after the sun comes up here tomorrow. Lots of sunshine again tomorrow. The sun and wind never quit, even on a holiday weekend, generating lots of green electricity from the sun, 8.9 out of a 10-point scale, but very light winds all weekend long, light and variable, so most of our green energy coming from the sun. We got beautiful sunshine, blue skies across the area. Cold front that went through a couple of days ago really cleaned out all of the haze. You might see a little bit of that return on Sunday, but high pressure is building in right overhead at the present time, and that will keep us clear and dry all weekend long. Clouds to the east and clouds well to our west. Although we may see some clouds coming up from the south on Saturday, this will be some high-level clouds, but those will thin on out as we get into the afternoon and evening, and then a little bit of haze rolling in during the day on Sunday. Lots of sunshine and nice warm temperatures on Monday as well, as everyone will enjoy the 80s. Highs tomorrow into the mid and upper 70s. Coastline areas where there's an onshore breeze in the afternoon will keep you just a little bit cooler. Upper 60s and low 70s. We'll get into the mid 70s at the coastlines. Inland will be up around 80 plus in most locations, and even warmer for the holiday on Monday. All 3 days are going to see plenty of sunshine, low humidity, and light winds. As we get past the weekend into the following weekend, we are looking at temperatures closer to our average highs, which are in the mid and upper 70s, with the warmer weather moving back to the west, but still high chances we will see less rainfall during that 7-day period. We usually get about 9/10 of an inch of rain or so. Out of Lake Michigan, jump in the water if you want to, but it is going to be a shock from the 70s and 80s into the 50-degree water. These will not improve over the weekend, probably staying in the upper 40s and low 50s. Overnight lows on the lake shore under clear skies will drop into the low and mid 40s around Ludington and Hart, mid 40s Muskegon, Holland, and down towards South Haven. Up north, you can expect light east winds this evening, around 40 along US 10, 43 Fremont and Greenville, and clear skies here in the greater Grand Rapids area. We have a overflight of the International Space Station right around 11 o'clock. We'll be on the lookout for that. Overnight lows will be in the mid 40s. 13 on your side forecast. Lots of sunshine, lots of low humidity all through the weekend. Next week, we'll hit our first 90, likely on Wednesday, last day of May, and we'll continue that into Thursday. Our chances of rain are dropping a little bit for next Friday now. We've dropped from 60 to 40% of the area. After another system goes through, we'll see our temperatures drop just a little bit for the following weekend from the low 80s into the upper 70s, with a pretty good shot of seeing very little rain and humidity during that weekend as well. One of the rare 4-day holiday weekends I can remember where we have had no threat of any rain and very comfortable, if not warm, temperatures. 13 weather ball is red, so your Saturday and Sunday and Monday, warmer weather ahead. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. It was warmer today. Average high is 73. Last year we were 76. Today we made 75 in Grand Rapids, just a little bit cooler right along the coastline. And we forecast 74. It's like the third or fourth day in a row we've missed by just 1 degree. We usually try to get within 3. 14 days in a row we have done that. Let's do some traveling. On Saturday we got plenty of sunshine, although there'll be some high clouds coming in late in the day from the south. Further north you travel, more sunshine. Upper 70s, maybe even 80 here in Muskegon. With an east wind, it'll be cooler along the Wisconsin shoreline, and over in the eastern part of lower Michigan, only in the low 70s. 68 up there at Freeport, 65 on Mackinac Island, but even in the 80-degree range here in Iron Mountain and Ironwood. Downwind of Lake Michigan, where the wind is coming off from the east and southeast, it'll only be in the mid-60s around Manistee and Escanaba. A little bit warmer on Sunday. We're going to see a return of a little bit of that wildfire haze. Not as much as we have seen, but it should have pretty sunrises and sunsets as well as we get up close to 80 degrees again, with the southeast wind low in the mid 70s in Wisconsin, and over in the eastern part of the state, warm spots up around Gaylord and Grayling at 83, up to 66 on Mackinac Island, and even up in the UP, lots of sunshine with readings away from the coastline, upper 70s and low 80s. Even warmer under partly sunny skies, some high clouds, but the haze will go away. Low in mid 80s, including at the lake shore, 76 there in Ludington, 86 in Grayling, and also in Gaylord, 65 still on Mackinac Island, and low and even mid 80s across the southern part of the UP, all the way around. What a great 4-day weekend, and now 3-day weekend. As far as travel weather on Tuesday, we're looking at very much the same, temperatures up into the 80s. Long range outlook, which is from June 10th through the 23rd, our chances for warmer temperatures slip to the south. So we have an equal chance of warmer or cooler during that 2-week period, and also an equal chance of more or less rain. More rain would be nice because we don't see much in the forecast next several days. Out on Lake Michigan here during the day tomorrow, offshore winds in the morning, very light, onshore in the afternoon. Maybe waves getting up to a foot on the south end of the lake, but again, plenty of great boating weather with that sunshine. Make sure you put on that sunscreen. So mostly sunny skies, low and mid 70s northern part of the lakeshore area, around 80 there in Muskegon, 77 South Haven, 79 in Holland. Mid and upper 70s up north, mainly sunny skies up until very late in the day, and mostly sunny here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Highs around 78 to near 80. 13 on your side forecast. We'll hit our first 90 likely on the last day of May on Wednesday, and low 90s on the first day of June on Thursday. Still 89 now on Friday. There is a chance, but a diminishing chance of showers now on Friday. We will cool off the following weekend, but stay comfortable with the humidity, not only next weekend, but all of next week. And again, very little chance of meaningful rain other than that Friday forecast.
George, a great weekend to be outside in.